This is Fido Friendly Travel Talk. Here's your host, Susan Sims.
Hey everybody, it's Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk, brought to you by Animal Radio, where we talk about the travel and lifestyle of you and your furry best friend. Today's guest is Damian Hall with Hagen. Hey Damian, welcome to the show.
Really excited to be here today. Thank you very much for having me. And, we have so much stuff coming out, especially when you come to Super Zoo. We're going to have so many more toys. I've showed you all of our bionic toys. Those are those awesome super strength dog toys, the chews, the tugs, and the balls and stuff like that. Our friend Greg Mullen has got a bunch coming out more that we're going to be really excited to see. We have our Zeus fountains coming out. I know I know we're dog friendly here, but our cat fountains are awesome. And we're coming out with this new Zeus fountain, and it's awesome. It's app driven. You can monitor the water. You can monitor when you should change the filters. You can even put a little message to your dog on the top of it. I think I showed you that at the last show. We're really excited about that. That's going to be coming out in two different sizes, a 13 liter. It's going to come out in a 6 liter and a 3 liter. So that way, you have fresh running water for your dogs all day. We're also, what else do we have? We have so many other fun things. We're going to have some more new toys coming out in the canine line, in the Zeus line. We're really excited about that, because it's really all about, we like to make products that really enhance the lives of pets and pet parents. It's really important when we're developing any of these products that they really provide a true benefit. For instance, in the bionic toys, those, everybody's had that experience where your dog just rips the toy apart 10 minutes into it. Keith Mullen has been working for years on this. He's got some great little stats on his website, on the Bionic Toys website, 3,000 cups of coffee, 280 something, design changes on the polymers and that he's used to make that. But, the goal of that is to get these toys that you can interact with your dog with, give them exercise, really create a bonding moment, and that will last, that aren't going to just fall apart. Mm-hmm. We take all this stuff very seriously as, we're developing these products. Cats don't drink enough. So we make fountains. We make fountains that are easy to use, that are cat friendly, that you can monitor, that you can clean easy, that have filtered water. And, we're really excited. We've been making dog fountains for years, and we're really excited for this new one that's coming out. It's got a stainless steel top, all of it's BPA free, low voltage.
Oh my gosh! I wish
keep going on and on about this.
I wish this was more of a visual, because it sounds stunning, and I'm obviously a fan, and I've seen all your products firsthand, and the quality is part, there's no better quality out there in my opinion. And we've been the lucky recipients, over the years. We had 2 dogs, large dogs at one point, our boxer and our lab, and then we got our little honey, and she's the only dog right now. And then we have a cat. And it's interesting when you say cats don't drink enough, because we inherited a cat from our neighbor, and she decided she liked our family better. I don't know how to tell you why that happened, but she really goes through the water, and I have to really watch it. So I have a fountain in the one part of the house where, when it's plugged in, Honey, our little dog, she loves it when it's plugged in. And I had read before that animals really do like that fresh water, so as it's recycling through.
Absolutely. The dogs and cats will not so much dogs, because dogs will almost drink anything, but cats, especially cat, are instinctively looking for running water, because running water is healthy water. Stale, stagnant water is bad. And this is, something that they intrinsically know. This is through, thousands and thousands and thousands of years of evolution and, getting up there and figuring out how to be a cat. And, dogs like that too. And, the great thing about running water, especially in these filters, is it's always cool. So they're great in the high desert. They're great out, we have some that you can have outdoors and they're constantly running. So the water actually stays cool. So that, you're not drinking warm water. We all know what that's like. You leave a
Yeah.
glass of water out, you're outside in the yard working or whatnot. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I could
Yeah.
have used some ice in that.
Yeah, I
The
know.
running water will naturally stay cool.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And then there was one thing I did have a question on is you have these chews that are flavored like that. I saw bacon flavored. So maybe I'm just not in the loop on that. But is that like, how did you guys decide that you would flavor these chews?
Well, we have a few different types of chews. We have our better bone chews. We have our nosh bones, and what we do is, when we do that, we have some really smart manufacturing partners and friends and people that work here, and we choose, to answer the flavor question, we choose flavors that attract dogs and cats and any of the animals that we actually make it. Because, don't forget, we also do lizards, birds, small animals. But so what we do is we pick the flavors that they like. Cats and dogs, they're going to like chicken, they're going to like fish. So that's how we choose these flavors. And what we try to do is make sure that those flavors are, in the simplest terms, they're infused throughout. So it's not just a coating. We're not just spraying a flavor on there. It's an infused flavor throughout. So like when you're getting these chews that are long lasting, the dogs will have they'll have that flavor throughout the life of the chew.
Yeah, no, I thought that was really interesting. And then I had another question. Do you have dogs and cats that are the testers, or do people
Oh,
come
we
in?
have tester dogs and cats everywhere. We have our office cat Pixie who tests all of our products that are developed
Oh,
with our team out in Belgium. She actually just celebrated a birthday.
oh,
I'm going to be remiss if I don't say that it's the right birthday. I believe it was her 8th birthday. Um, and Pixie gets to test everything.
I love it.
Keith has a full line of his own animals and his own dogs and dogs that he specifically goes and finds to test the bionic treats.
Yeah.
And of course, I would be remiss without mentioning all of the office dogs, Stella, Bella, all the ones that are in our office in Mansfield that we get to see every time we're in the office. They're the first go-to when a toy comes in. We play with the dogs, we play with the toys. It's really just an excuse just to play with dogs all day. Let's be honest.
I bet you could probably have a line of people who would like to work with you.
Oh yes, all my friends, whenever we go to the shows, what I'd like to do is take pictures with all there's always an adoption somewhere on the show floor. We have a great industry that really tries to promote that.
Yeah.
So I always sneak around. I take pictures with as many dogs, cats that I can find, sometimes the reptiles,
Yeah.
just
Well,
to
the
show my
reptiles.
friends, hey, this is what I do.
We probably should share some love for the reptiles someday. That would probably be another cute little add-on people wouldn't expect. But for people that want to learn more about Hagen and all the wonderful things you do for our animal friends, where should they go? Where can they find you?
We have a couple different websites. The first one I would recommend going to is called Zeus Zoe. So that's one word, Zeus, Zeus, Zoe.com. And that's going to have a lot of our fountains on it. It's going to have a lot of our treats and our chews, and a lot of our interactive toys. And then, of course, the Bionic website, which is bionictoys.com. And that has the entire Bionic story. You can check out and meet all the dog testers. You can hear the story of Bionic, which is just a fascinating story. And of course, you can always go to Hagen.com to find retailers near you.
Well, that's awesome. Well, hey, Damian, it was fun talking to you, and thanks for taking the time to talk to me today. And hope to see you sometime soon.
Yes, looking forward to it. The Route 66 tour, Susan. We're
Yeah.
looking forward to that this year.
We appreciate your support. We couldn't do it without you. And people are listening. Get your licks on Route 66. Travels every year down America's favorite highway. And Hagen has been a longtime supporter and shows up with a lot of products at shelter events. So we couldn't do it without your support. So we appreciate you so much.
We're happy to be there.
All right, you guys. Well, Until next time, travel safe and leave no dog behind. This is Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk.